What's up to all of the sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the Geek Nation, and thank you for tuning in to the unfortunate final meeting of the Porcelain Vampire Society. Also known as CultPOP Live, episode 150.
149. Sorry.
149.
I got really excited about next week.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
So
This is
Good
live.
thing we aren't live.
Yeah.
If you're new here, this is a place where we talk about movies, comics, TV, clanking statue shagging, weird wigs, slapping soundtracks, and all the other things that scratch that Forks, Washington itch. Tonight, we're howling at you live from YUNKJUNK HQ.
YUNKJUNK!
Nice. A bomb-ass podcast studio right here in Philadelphia, PA. We are your hosts for this evening. I'm Alice, and you may know me from your other favorite podcast about all things spooky called Inside the Morgue. Next to me is possible saga convert and perpetual guest. No, I almost said ghost for some reason. Are you a ghost?
I'm a ghosty guest. Tonight I'm here only to make peace with my preconceived notions, biases, and expectations.
Oh.
But across from me is...
Hey, it's me. Oh, hi. I'm JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. A super rad comic shop that caters to super rad folks. The super rad folks just like you, so get in there and buy my stuff. Hey, listen, we also want to draw your attention to the Booth Boys.
Booth Boys!
That's with a Z. Producers Chris and Thierry.
Oh, it's the Booth Boys.
Fellas, I have two questions for you. One, if anyone is watching or listening, why?
You know,
Me.
it's a journey.
And then if they're watching or listening and they want to know more about the YUNKJUNK HQ, space and services, who, where, why, when, how?
Why?
Well, the only way to really find the YUNKJUNK HQ is
in your
take
hearts.
a single. Well, that's true. But what you need to do is you need to draw a chalk outline on a stone wall and write a YJ on it.
And knock 3 times.
And then the door will open and you can pass through to YUNKJUNK because we're super busy and don't have time for anybody else.
Second question.
Yeah.
Team Edward, Jacob, or Jasper?
Or Charlie.
Nope.
I'm Team
Oh,
Charlie.
nope, Charlie.
Team
No,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie
Sorry.
is not a part of this equation. It's supposed to be a hard decision, not an obvious decision.
Sorry, that's true.
Sorry.
That's a good point.
Who's the smoke show from this who went on to become more popular than Kristen Stewart and everybody else? What's her name?
Oh,
Beautiful.
from the first one.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What's her name? The lady.
Her friend.
She was in all the stuff.
Oh, Anna Kendrick?
Anna
I'm Team Anna
Kendrick.
Jessica Stanley.
She's in this one?
No.
No.
No, she's not in this one, bro.
I'm still on that team. She's a
Yeah,
beautiful
that's a
angel.
good team. That's a good team to be on. She's
I
delightful.
I don't understand how we're...
We all failed
It
this
is,
question.
it is an incredibly easy question with only 3 options, and everyone sucks.
Fine. I'm Team Edward. I will
Team
go,
Edward,
I'll go
yes.
Team Edward.
Yeah.
Team Edward, obviously.
Because-
I'm team Constipation Face.
That's insane.
Only because
That's
his
Jasper?
hair gets better,
Yeah, it really does.
right?
Is that your metric for whose team you're on? Okay.
In this saga? Yes. No,
Mine-
I'm team Edward.
Mine is based on how many umbilical cords each character has bitten into.
Gone through. Yeah,
And there's one.
You don't know Jacob.
that's true.
You also don't know Jasper.
Ooh.
That's actually
Oh.
pretty true. I mean, he murdered so many newborns, right?
Yeah, he murdered a lot of people.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway,
Next.
tonight we take our final stroll through the forests of Forks, Washington, and bring you the last installment of our Twilight Saga deep dive.
That's right. We're reviewing the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2, which is actually Part 5, or the second half of Part 4. Yeah, you guys get it.
We're also going to share our never before known rankings of the Twilight films. Not only have you not heard them,
To each other.
we haven't known them.
Never before known.
Rankings of the Twilight films, and likely fight about it violently.
Which will sound like...
Perfect.
Yeah.
Remember, if you're here live, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Bam. If you're watching later, you can do all that stuff
Is that
too.
you or me?
We love a little back and forth, so pipe up in the chat. And you can also send us emails at cultpopgo@gmail.com, and we'll address them here on the show.
Oh my God, I'm going to do that right now.
Really?
Speaking of email correspondence, we got letters.
Oh, we have letter?
Oh, we got
Yeah,
lots and lots and lots and lots of letter.
I thought we were going to stop so she could finish the song.
Don't
Forget it
ever
every
do that
time.
to me. I'll never be on the show.
So, I came up with this a while ago. This is from Chris St. Saucy Goodnight. So I came up with this a while ago, but didn't send it in because, well, it's a little too late, a little too blue. But I think it's funny, so here goes. Which Ghostface duos do you think? Can I say this on air?
Yeah.
Fucked. Obviously, Billy and Stu. Oh, Kai, cover your ears. Obviously, Billy and Stu did. And while I think Mickey would have been down for it, Debbie, a.k.a. Mrs. Loomis, took a pass. Yeah. Roman was all by himself, at least in the final version. So at most, he gave himself a hand, thinking about how brilliant he was. Jill and Charlie did, but Jill got...
Spoilers for all the movies.
Oh, yeah. Jill and Charlie did, but Jill got no pleasure out of it and had to fake it. Richie and Amber did, but Richie made Amber do all the work. Hopefully, none of them in the last movie did, since they were all related. But at least one of them were in the room while their sister-daughter were getting plowed. Thoughts?
Okay,
Question mark?
I have some hot takes on this.
Okay.
I don't think Billy and Stu ever did. That's why they are murderous.
Yeah.
It's
100% repressed. Yeah.
No place to put it.
Sexuality.
Blame the world kind of thing. Honestly, if they did, maybe they wouldn't
Be murdering
murderers.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Debbie and Loomis, Debbie and Mickey. Yeah, no, probably not. Jill and Charlie, I absolutely agree with.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Like she had to woo him in ways.
Yeah.
Richie and Amber, I actually think they both were really into it.
Yeah.
Like 100% willing participants.
Yeah.
The weirdest stuff. Like they matched each other's freak.
Yeah.
So very much.
I think she seems more freak than he does to me.
Yeah, but I don't think that he did nothing. Like he was just as manipulative and creepy and into it.
And also like fully an adult, correct? And she was still
Yeah, he found her on the forums. Yeah, so it's not
They do it.
It's not she's crazy and he's being dragged along. Like no, they're both.
They're into it.
They're into it.
Yeah.
But Billy and Stu, no, I do not think at all.
You think they wanted to?
I think that they didn't know they wanted to, and that's where all of that energy kind of came in.
They were real touchy-feely in the first one. I showed my friend Danielle Scream for the first time when I went to visit her for Comic-Con. We watched Scream together the night before, and she'd never seen it before.
That's cool.
That's
and
awesome.
that was like one of the first things she's like, what's going on here? Like before it was like revealed in the end.
Guys.
It was like the scene in the movie store when they're like confronting Randy.
Yeah.
She's like,
And
there's some tension
Stu's
here.
got his like head on,
and he's
on
like
Billy's
playing
shoulder.
He's playing with Randy's ear.
Yeah.
Like, what would be our motive?
I don't know. I think it's a product of the 90s, like that pure sexual repression, no label kind of thing. Whereas maybe like seeing it now for the first time, it's clear and obvious. Yeah. But from a 90s perspective, it's more repressed. And at least that's my take. Yeah. I think they wanted to. But I didn't think they know they wanted to. Yeah. That language didn't exist for them. Just their shared obsession.
Because he's
violence.
no Sharon Stone.
No, Booga! It's my favorite line of them.
And you always surprise me with it. You always come out with the booga, and it always gets me. I love it.
I totally thought Billy and Stu did, but you've just changed my mind.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
I think they wanted to, but didn't know.
Maybe this was just a personal fantasy.
Well, because I don't know, like they both had girlfriends who they were with, especially Stu. So if anything, it was more like
my theory was always that Stu was into Billy, but maybe Billy wasn't into Stu. But Billy was able to manipulate Stu because of Stu's feelings for him, whether or not he was fully cognizant of them. And that because Stu is definitely the bottom of the two, right? Like I think he got manipulated into it. I don't think without Billy, Stu would not have gone along with it, or would not have participated if Billy wasn't involved.
Well, because even when you see when Billy's giving Sydney his motive, and he's like, "Because your whore mother was fucking my dad." Yeah. Stu's face like falls. He looks at it. He's like, "I thought we were just having fun together." He looks hurt almost. He's like, "Oh." It's
very much Bush era repression though. Like the idea of if this was made today, it would be probably a very sexually fluid or whatever thing, whereas then it would just be a repressed. You don't know, but you know, but you don't know, and neither did they. Kind of thing. Like it's very much a modern lens on top of I think that's cool.
Side note: is Stu the most quoted character in all of the films?
No.
Who is?
You just hang out with me too much.
Just the guy on the phone on every movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Roger Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Yeah. People don't really quote stew.
Really? Just me and you?
It's just me.
Well,
Hit me with the
Please,
phone,
no.
you dick.
Well, I mean, if we were just talking about
So mad at me.
if we were just talking about the first one, sure. But
Yeah.
if we're talking about the whole
Yeah.
series, it's whoever's on
Yeah.
the phone and whoever
Leave
has
her
a good
alone.
clip.
Leave her alone. Feel a little woozy here. Anyway, we're doing a show. Ronnie Strikes in the chat saying, I hope all of you have an amazing journey as you embrace your inner Twilighter. Having
I'd love
7
to.
daughters of, Jesus Christ, having 7 daughters of varying ages, I had to go through what you are about to 6 times over. Now suffer from.
He suffers from it.
Now he suffers from it. Okay. And Carl says, hey guys.
You should talk to my dad. I put my dad through this, and he's an excellent father. Would drive me, I've told this story before, to go see the movies with my cousin who lived in upstate New York. We lived on Long Island, but we had planned seeing these together around Thanksgiving. And sometimes my dad would drive me up like a day or two early so we could go to the show to get like my mom and dad were and are amazing.
That's nice.
But yeah, props to you, Ronnie.
All right. Hey, did we do it?
We did it.
We did the email and then we did the introduction. What comes next? Is it
This is where we talk about our favorite type of popcorn.
what's poppin'?
Yeah.
Ooh, classic movie theater style.
Classic movie theater style, no butter though.
Oh no, I was
Fuck,
just gonna
can we
say
get- what-
extra
come
oily
on.
butter that makes me feel like disgusting after I eat it and I need to
Oh,
shower.
I want-
I want
before.
oops only butter.
I want salty. Not, I want salty, not wet.
I like salty wets.
Just like my puppets, I like my popcorn wet.
That's right.
No, I like my popcorn wet. No, I
Your
like my-
popcorn dry,
I
your
like-
puppets wet.
I like my puppets wet, my popcorn salty.
Wait, what about salty puppets?
If they're wet, then it's fine. 'Cause
They
it's
just
like a
have to be
sweat
wet.
Taste.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, I got you.
Oh.
Okay.
I like my puppets to glisten.
Like vampires?
Oh, look, we brought it back. Hey,
Like-
so this is a segment wherein we ask each other, what was poppin' for you this week?
I want to ask Alice. Alice,
Isn't that a book?
I want to talk to Alice. Alice,
Hi.
what do you think was popping for JD? No, what was popping for you first?
Was
But
that
then
for
ask
me?
JD. But you first though.
Me first?
Yeah.
I think the thing that was poppin' for you was also poppin' for the rest of us.
We all popped it.
Yeah.
We all popped it. Welcome to Dairy.
A balloon.
Welcome to Dairy was popping for me. I watched the first 2 episodes.
Yes. First 2 episodes dropped.
I don't know how much I'm going to say. It took me a minute to get into the first episode. Second episode hooked me.
Oh, yeah?
I'm in it.
I'm only 1.5 in, so I've only watched the first and then this first half of the
It's-
second.
The body horror and some of the horrifying scenes in the second one really got to me, and I was like, oh, this is good. And I don't know how far you are, and I also don't want to spoil for everybody. There's like some character connections that I was excited about.
You saw all this?
Yeah.
You saw all this? Okay, no. Cool.
Yeah. That whole thing.
Okay.
That whole scene
Yeah.
was when I was like, fully like sat. I moved from the couch and I was like sitting on the floor for some reason because I was like into it. I was like, what is happening
you,
right
like-
here? What is going
I'm
on?
with
Wow.
you in how effective it was,
Yeah.
but it also almost lost me for the whole show.
Really?
Yeah. So
Are we talking about episode 2?
yes, but it's still it still
No, I understand.
for the show
Just
it kind
tracking.
of works. The show takes place 27 years before the first movie, which is 1962, because
Yes.
the first movie was the
89.
modern movie,
Yeah.
89, right? So it's 1962. Every 27 years, this motherfucker shows up. The first episode was really, really good and functioned on a giant twist esque at the end. The second episode, the pace grinds to a halt for a nightmare sequence. It's an incredible nightmare sequence.
This part?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it did kind of.
But it made me feel like, oh, this whole show is just reverse engineered from incredible nightmare sequences.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it's more about how grim can we get as opposed to what we're putting
What's
these
the
characters
story?
through.
Yeah.
And what's the story? Because it just started to feel, after the end of the first episode and then that, it just started to feel cruel as opposed
Yeah.
to harrowing.
That's true. And I get maybe that's why I was more into it because I really like the nightmare sequences and trying to figure out how they did what they did.
Yeah.
Because like that's what so that scene happened and then there's another nightmare sequence,
Yeah.
but like there was kind of for me in the middle like a lull. of like what was okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yada yada yada, give me another scare. Like
Because there was a point in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise where it started to just be about the kills and the sequences
felt like,
more
yeah.
than anything else.
Yeah.
Whereas the first movie and probably the third movie felt more like, how are they going to make it?
Yeah.
'Cause you cared.
Yeah.
And then it just started to turn into, how is Freddy going to fuck with them?
yeah. What gross thing am I gonna see next?
The first episode felt like, who's going to make it and how are they going to make it? Second episode felt like, all right, we'll see how fucked up we can get with these kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
I was enjoying it, but I felt detached.
Well, I think part of the
Okay, I can
problem,
get that.
I think part of why you feel detached has to do with why the Losers Club succeeds to begin with. Because Pennywise shows up every 27 years, eats a bunch of kids and pieces off into like fucking having a nap. But because the reason that they win is because of their friendships and their connections to each other and how they support each other. So I think the problem with this series is you can't really get attached to these kids because they're not going to have the same connection to each other and create this bond that I think is really important to the first book, to the book, right?
Well,
Right.
textually it is. It's not even like context. It
Yeah.
is the reason. We don't know that they won't. Some of them won't at this point. Like maybe they will develop a bond that will get rid of him for the next 27 years. Because I realized too, watching these first two episodes, they could win and it doesn't matter because it will always occur.
Right.
Just like we saw it do again, and it probably will again after that. Like it's a perpetual thing. It's really just about who's going to survive this one.
Yeah.
And I found myself infinitely more interested in all the other subplots. The army subplot or the Air Force subplot.
That's
the spy
where
subplot.
a character popped in there where I heard the name and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, the family sub. I found myself caring more about that because that felt new, whereas this is just like, oh, we're gonna fuck with some kids.
Rehash
It's gonna be grotesque.
the
Cool.
first movie.
Like I was detached from that, but then this other stuff that was happening in Derry or around Derry, I was like,
I was a little
Cool.
off put by the beginning of the first episode.
Oh my god, the car?
The car sequence.
That I almost just didn't watch anymore. I was like, what the hell?
Well, it just didn't feel in line with.
Yeah.
It's the same problem I have with the Star Wars original trilogy, then doing a prequel where everything technology is better because our technology got better, as opposed to technology being worse because it's the prequels to them. Do you see what I mean? So like Pennywise F's with this kid in a way that is bigger than he F'd with anybody 27 years later and then even further down the line.
Oh.
He's got multiple people in a moving vehicle effing with this kid. Like it just felt different and bigger and more powerful for Pennywise 27 years earlier than anything he did after that. Does that make sense?
that's a really good point because I didn't question it at first, but then as other dream sequences start to happen, or they're not really dreams, whatever the fuck
I understand.
Nightmare.
But are they?
No,
Because
they're
sometimes they involve other people, sometimes they
Yeah.
don't, sometimes they take up physical space, sometimes they don't. There's no real rules established.
Yeah.
When it's one person or maybe two people sharing it, it's easy to like wave away as to like they're experiencing it in a bubble. But the bigger it gets, the more holes that are in it as to what he's capable of pulling off.
Yes.
And that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes.
I was just sort of
thought
like,
you were
this
talking
feels
about
weird.
like, oh, it feels nicer. I'm like, are you comparing it to the movies or the
No.
show? Because if it's the show, sure, but the movie,
No, just bigger.
aesthetically, it's in line.
Yeah.
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 I don't know where this is going.
No.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's season plans, as in like more than one.
Yeah, and each one goes back 27 years. So this one's in the 60s?
62.
And then eventually we're going to be in the early 1900s
So
for season 3.
Really?
I almost thought it would be more. I almost thought it would be more interesting if like, no, we go
Chronologically?
forward and then like these whoever does, if anyone survives, are gonna be adults on the outskirts of the kids doing whatever the fuck they're doing in the one that you saw. That would be more interesting.
I imagine some of the adults that we're going to meet throughout this season are going to be kids in the next season.
Maybe.
So I'm wondering if it'll tie together in that way.
Maybe.
But I mean, all that said, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
but
very
I just
pretty.
yeah.
It's very pretty. It's very cool. The stuff with the Air Force is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like you'll see at the end of the
Okay,
second episode
Yeah.
where it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Let's
Reminds
see
me
where
of
this is going.
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of The Mist.
I wish it was. Wait, where was the mistake? Where did the mist take place? Because I wish.
Maine.
Are there connections in those? But did you ever read The Mist?
No.
I didn't know if there's specific connections because like
I own it, but I haven't read it.
things that are happening over here could be things that connect to over here, which are things that like
Yeah,
I would
everything
like
connects
it to
in
be.
his universe.
Yeah. I'm hoping. All right. Christopher Goodnight's in the chat saying, I'm a little behind because I just got out of seeing Predator Badlands, which we're doing next week, right?
Yep.
But I actually walked like 10 miles to see the last Twilight movie. I didn't have a car, didn't have a license, went to an actual midnight showing. Thankfully, I got a ride home.
You're true blue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Team.
Can I also just say, Carl Carls is in the chat. Hi, Carl Carls. I have not gotten a chance to watch Thirst yet because I do not have a Blu-ray player. And
She was so
Just
mad.
mail her a Blu-ray player.
She was so mad one day that she punched her Blu-ray player.
Yeah.
And realized I can't watch this movie now.
No, actually, my ex took it because I didn't get married.
Put it on the mark.
Put it on the board. Hey,
And that was organic.
It was. He took it. His Blu-ray player was his PS4 was our DVD and Blu-ray player. Now I just have I have an old DVD player that does not play Blu-ray.
I have a DVD player / VHS player in my office that I inherited when I married my wife. Give me that. Give me one for her too. Give me one hash mark for my wife.
is there one for me?
Yeah, man. You don't like to play games.
That's true. I hate it.
Speaking of playing games,
Yes.
what did you watch this week?
Oh God.
Perfect. I watched a movie that, you know what? This is a movie that I saw a poster for quite a while. It would be on Shudder, and I'd be flipping through the fiddle diddle, what you have you. And this red iconic poster comes up where there's a woman on her knees, and she's got an axe about 2 inches from her face, pointed at herself. And I was like, man, that is a good poster. I got to check this out. So Where Evil Lurks. No. When Evil Lurks came out in 2023. It's on Hulu now. And it's directed by Demian Rugna. Demian Rugna. And When Evil Lurks is a 2023 supernatural horror film written and directed by blah, blah, blah. And international, this doesn't help me at all. I was hoping that it would give me a little intro. Shockingly, yet highly accomplished horror film. So Alice and I do not like violence perpetrated onto children.
Call me crazy.
Oh, hey, do you want when?
Even though I was
did
just
you read
talking about watching It Welcome to Derry.
Did you read the synopsis? Do you want it?
I did go.
When the residents of a small rural town discover that a demon is about to be born among them, they desperately try to escape, but it may be too late.
Okay. This movie's gnarly as hell. When Evil Lurks is not a popcorn horror movie like Scream or like a good time watch. It's not a feel good time. This is a movie that is kind of harrowing, and it has really grotesque scenes of horror against children.
Haven't seen it yet.
Basically, it's these demonic possessions are treated like an outbreak of a disease or an illness, and it just infects you and then makes you do something terrible to your loved ones. And it is really kind of disgusting and unnerving, but it's also really well crafted. It's really well put together. The scares are not jump scares at all. In fact, some of them are so slow that it's the tension of what's coming that you can't quite see until they finally reveal it. It's like the opposite of a jump scare.
I hate that more.
Yeah.
Like, you know it's coming, and just the anxiety and
And like
waiting for it to happen.
And like I had an inkling of the thing I was about to see, and I was still going, I don't want to see the thing. Are they going to show me the thing? They're not going to show me the thing. But why am I watching? I don't want to keep watching. I'm going to keep watching. And yeah, it's really well done. Highly recommended if you're looking for an uneasy evening. It is I'm trying to think. I think it was subtitled. Yeah, it was subtitled. But
I'm like curious.
one of the things I really like about it is that it does not tell you even that it is a demonic possession at first. These are things that are revealed throughout the film, and eventually you get to The whole town is aware of this, the possibility of this. They have faced it before. There are rules that they must abide by in order to prevent or negate these problems. And so just the way the information is doled out throughout the film is really well done.
Is it 6 foot distance and 2-week quarantine?
Yes, and masks.
And masks?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Just making sure.
So yeah, When Evil Lurks. It's on Hulu. You can check it out if you want to be sad.
Feel good movie of the year.
Yeah.
Actually, it was 2023, so it's been the feel good movie
For several years in a row now.
Yeah. Just year over year. Feel good axes in the face.
So that's what's popping for me this week, y'alls.
I want to share some fun stuff that I got.
Oh, stuff. While you're doing that, I'm going to read some of the things. Ronnie Strike says, good to see your faces. I thought it was a watch party, but now I'm back and all in. No, have we ever done a watch party? We should. That'd be fun.
Gonna say.
Why have we never done a watch party? I'm a little behind because I just got out, blah, blah, blah.
Again?
Oh, shit. I added to the tally, says Carl.
Yes, Carl's.
Yeah.
Never.
Keep me in the lead.
Never. You had a head start.
Yeah.
My wife.
How long have you been married? How long have you been married?
5 years last week.
I have only been not engaged for 5 months. I have
We're both winning.
taken the lead.
So I recently.
I said not engaged. Does that count as bringing up a wedding?
I mean, engaged. The next
Engaged to
step-
be wedded.
Yeah, engaged to be wed. Anyway,
Okay.
I soft launched a new social media. It's physical media space. Physical_media_space on Instagram if you want to pull it up. I am going to be sharing just fun stuff that I like and 2 things that I just recently shared. The 30th anniversary edition of The Mask on 4K.
Have not watched this movie in so long, but I loved this movie as a kid.
I was pretty obsessed with it.
I was so obsessed with it.
Celebrator
Nice.
and sharer of physical media that's
is
just
nice,
plain
y'all.
cool.
Yeah, it's __.
Yeah.
Physical
Look
__
at
media.
this.
Oh, that's the first time I ever saw her.
Yeah, well, it's the first
Cameron
thing she's
Diaz.
in.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm just like I just want to share things that I think are cool. There's blogs associated with some of the things.
Oh, yeah?
A normal cadence. But yeah, I'm gonna 2 of the things that I wanted to share today was this. I just got in the mail. It comes out next week, but they sent it to me early.
Makes sense.
Who's they?
Or
You mean you bought it?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't
Yeah,
send it
I
to you.
pre-ordered it. Like,
Wonderful.
no, I'm not cool enough to get people to send me
Like,
shit.
damn,
but
that's a really good soft launch, buddy.
that's the goal. But yeah, it's a 4K transfer, supervised by Chuck Russell, the director. This movie's 30 years old and it still holds up. It's so fun. I was obsessed with it as a child to the point where I was even like, I would learn the font and draw it in my doodles, like that cool M font. Yeah.
I love that.
I was super obsessed with it. And then the other thing, the 10-year anniversary of Shin Godzilla.
Oh, what?
10 years.
Already?
2016 next year. This is the
that's cool.
4-disc collector's edition. It's UHD, Blu-ray, and the orthochromatic edition, which is the black and white chromatic one.
That's so many options. They should. Somebody stop
Stop
them.
it.
Smoking.
But
Nailed it.
I truly adore physical media. I think it should come back in fun ways.
Yes.
You've made me
I want to
appreciate it
celebrate.
more.
Well, when can you ever hold art?
Right?
I have started to appreciate it way more since knowing you, and I'm really
So-
grateful for that.
What I like about these little sets that you've brought us here is that are they both Arrow
No.
Video?
No, this is
Because
actually Toho, and that's Arrow.
They've done similar things with this sort of nice
It's like a matte finish.
matte
It's really nice.
finish display. This is
Yeah,
yeah,
lovely.
that's
So-
what.
I like a
Over
matte
time,
finish.
like some of the posts I have so far up, I wrote a blog about Batman Forever, some VHSs, Frighteners, Godzilla stuff for Godzilla Week.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try and
G
keep a pace for it.
Kids.
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla is for children.
No. G Kids is the company that released
Not the
it.
rating.
It's a
I always thought G Kids because I always see it in front of like
anime.
children's movies. Yeah.
Yeah, they were responsible for the theatrical release in the States.
Oh, this feels so nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not only matte, it's satin matte. Fudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that feel good.
So yeah, please follow
Yeah.
Physical Media Space. Because I'm holding physical space for all the fun media.
Oh, God.
Get it? Get it?
You've done it.
I did it.
Somebody stop him.
Love it.
But yeah,
Somebody
I'm going to keep it going, and it'll be fun. I'll
Nice.
share stuff as we go. So follow.
Wonderful.
I'll put it in the notes
Or
too.
else. All right, that is what we've been up to. That's what was popping for us. This, and we're going to move on to our main review of Twilight Saga: Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Never seen it.
Until recently.
Who's up?
Because of me.
It's you. Go.
It's me. Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2 came out in 2012. Written by Melissa Rosenberg, who wrote all the other ones, and directed by Bill Condon, who did the last movie, Breaking Dawn. I don't think he did Eclipse.
No, he just did these last two.
Yeah, cast is everyone else in the other movies, plus a few more, like Lee Pace, Rami Malek, Joe Anderson, Noel Fisher, Wendell Pierce, and I'm going to bring up the actress who plays Renesmee in my notes that I have, my personal notes. So Bella awakes as a vampire from her life-threatening labor, and her newborn daughter, Renesmee, proves to be very special indeed. While Bella adjusts to her new state of being, Renesmee experiences accelerated growth. While the Volturi learn of the baby's existence, they declare her to be an abomination and sentence the Cullens to death. Bella, Edward, and the rest of the clan seek help from allies around the world to help protect their family. So, Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie...
Oh, 48. Sorry.
Nope, I have it here too. Hold on, let me go.
That's not a 28. It's a 48.
48 with an audience score of 70. Cinema Score gave it an A.
Well, wait. As a reminder, do you remember how cinema scores are measured?
How?
It's polls directly outside of the theater.
Okay.
So the people that want to
He
be
just
there,
almost died.
the people that want to be there grade the experience as a whole. The audience, the presentation, like it's
Sorry, that surprised me.
it's like a score for vibes.
Yeah, okay.
The vibes score. Was everybody into it? So like movies like this that like, you know, part 8 of a celebrated franchise, even if it's a absolute horseshit,
Yeah.
if everyone's into it, it's gonna get a high cinema
Gotcha.
score.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
And Metacritic gave it a 56.
Which is in line with
Okay.
Much better, much better.
a 110. It's a new metric. It beat all others.
Before I get into breaking this down, I want to get into breaking Dawn.
Breaking this down, part 2.
Breaking this down, part 2. I want to get into everybody. So I know this is your first time watching it.
Yes.
When was your first experience watching this movie?
The midnight showing,
You went to the midnight showing?
opening night.
So July 2006, 2014, 2013, 2016.
What?
Are you just saying numbers? Are you having a stroke?
2012.
2012. November 2012.
November?
Oh, yeah. I know very clearly when it came out, and I'll tell you why in a moment. So
Is that moment now?
it wasn't a canceled wedding, but I was going through a really bad breakup
Okay.
in November of 2012.
You got a pattern, my dear.
Of getting
Ouch.
broken up.
What? No, November.
Oh my God.
Twilight November.
Hey, Alice, could you stop being left?
Oh my God.
That's a bad pattern, Alice.
That's not what I meant.
Could you
God
try?
damn.
Could you try being likable for once?
Okay, stop escalating. That's not what I meant at all.
I know, I'm kidding. I know.
Oh, we know.
I
we know.
meant Twilight
Yes.
In November.
and Heartbreak.
It was too fun
Yeah,
not
no,
to.
It's true. It's true. I do watch Twilight when I get my heart broken.
Ugh, yalla.
Okay, but fun story. I actually hadn't seen Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Right, because you were too cool.
I was too cool.
Mm-hmm.
But because I was going through this bad breakup, my friends, I was home for Thanksgiving break, and my two best friends, Alicia and Steph,
Wait,
tried to cheer me up.
Hang on. Did she get a mark for that?
Yeah, give me a mark.
Yeah, put it on the board.
Yeah, she gets a mark
For
that
anyone who doesn't
because I
know,
brought it up.
Terry has a board of
It's on the
check
screen, I
marks.
Is it on the
Oh, can they see it?
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
great.
that was like a backdoor mark from me. Yeah.
So anyway, they took me to see this movie to try and cheer me up. This was like a week after the breakup.
Is this a cheer up movie?
Well, no, they were just trying. They knew they were like, Alice likes Twilight. Like, let's get her back. They were just trying to get me out of the house. They were just trying to get me out of the house.
of course. Friendship.
And it ended up being a really fun time. But I did sit there like kind of mopey for the first part of the movie, and then something happens in this movie that does not happen in the books.
Yeah.
And that is when I like sat up in my seat, and my two friends that brought me, Alicia and Steph, had not read the books, so they're like, "What's going on?" And I'm like,
you
"This
okay?
doesn't happen in the books." And that's when Twilight became a thing again. I was like,
say,
"Oh my God,
You're engaged.
I was like,
Well,
Wait.
yeah, I was trying."
That was not on purpose. That was not on purpose. That was not on purpose.
What's up, dude?
Wait, can I time travel?
I was engaged for the first time since the other Twilight.
Can I go?
Are you knocking them down, or do you want to put them away?
It was an accident.
Well,
No, I
I'm
know, but do you want them there? No.
I'm going to travel back in time for a minute to tell a really funny story about when we were doing the last Mission Impossible movie. So,
Oh, why?
because my ex and I broke up during watching Mission Impossible 7. And when we were reviewing the movie, you said something. You're like,
right.
yeah, their acting really kept me engaged. And I had to stop myself from saying, it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Because it was
That's a
literally
good
like
joke.
2 weeks after it happened. I was like, this is too soon.
Yeah, it's even for me.
All 3 of these count as 1 mark.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Okay. Anyway, the breakup led me to getting back to myself in more ways than one, including enjoying Twilight again and not feeling ashamed of it. Because the person I was with at the time did make fun of me for liking Twilight.
But that's what I was about to ask. I was going to say, was there a correlation between
Yes.
you being too cool and also
Yes.
dude?
He was also
Gross.
much older than me. And there was it was bad for a lot of reasons, but I was trying to be cool because
Was he
older dude.
209 years old?
He was actually. He was a vampire. It was crazy. Anyway.
I mean, you're not a vampire, so
You see these eyes?
That's right.
they're correct.
Hey, Noel. since there's no derailing if we're not on a rail, Ronnie says, where did you get the Shin Godzilla? He wants it.
Oh, I got Shin Godzilla directly from Godzilla.com. It was it's their edition.
Perfect.
Now, I will say, still available is it's on my social media. Still available is the Steelbook, the 4K Steelbook, which is beautiful.
Oof.
That is still available. This is not. The only difference between the two of them is that this one has the monochromatic version, the black and white version.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. This movie's awesome.
Yeah.
I know you didn't
finish
vibe
it
with
yet.
it.
Well, I just didn't finish it. I fell asleep because I was old.
It's fire.
Yeah. And Pink says, Noel, inflicting horrific misery on characters for the sake of awfulness rather than serving the characters. That's why I stopped watching The Walking Dead.
Same Pink.
Yeah, Walking Dead was just
Same.
there's-
Misery porn.
Basically, it's just
Yeah.
an exercise in torturing people
Yeah.
as opposed to it's not drama. It's just
It was it was my favorite show for the longest time,
so
The Walking
good.
Dead. And
Yeah.
then I think around 5 or 6, I was like,
Yeah, I'm good.
I dipped out at
Yeah.
3.
damn.
Well, because it was just the same thing over and over again.
It was-
all right. We're good.
When the governor's arc finished, I was kind of starting to dip off. And then they found like the cult type thing. And I was, and then I fell.
Cults.
Cult?
All right. Speaking
All
of
right,
cults,
so anyway, Twilight.
Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 2.
And then this was your first experience.
Yeah, well, I have tangential experiences, but yeah, this is my first experience just sitting down and watching it myself.
Okay.
Were you by yourself? Sam wasn't there?
Sam was with me.
Oh, okay.
We were together, holding hands,
Aww.
riveted.
Because wait,
Clanging into
wait,
each other?
who's Sam again?
That's my wife.
Hey!
Oh,
I'm trying
who's
to make it
not
more
watching
even.
right now because she chooses Abbott Elementary over her husband.
I get it.
I get it.
I do too, actually.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnson's hilarious.
So,
What? Take us on a journey.
all right, take us on a journey. So a lot of the filming stuff I had already said during Breaking Dawn Part 1 because they filmed these two together. But I'll just get into it. Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2, or simply Breaking Dawn Part 2, is the 2012 American vampire I almost said romantasy.
Romantasy. Oh,
It's romantic
yeah.
fantasy, but that's not
Pretty
what it
good.
says in my notes.
Yeah, I like that.
Romantasy.
Romantasy. Fuck
Directed
yeah.
by Bill Condon from the screenplay by Melissa Roseberg, based on the 2008 novel Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Meyer, sequel to Breaking Dawn Part 2, which came out in 2011, and it's the 5th and final installment of the Twilight Saga, starring Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson, Taylor Lautner, reprising all of their roles, and Mackenzie Foy, who plays Renesmee Cullen. Not the weird CGI baby. But they still CGI.
Why did? Never mind. Go ahead. Continue.
So it also includes Billy Burke, Peter Fasinelli, Elizabeth Reiser, Kellen Lutz, Nikki Reed, who was on Taylor Lautner's podcast today.
He has a podcast.
Yeah, Taylor Lautner and Taylor
Doesn't.
Lautner,
Yeah, that's true.
his wife Taylor Lautner, have a podcast together.
Is it Taylor Squared?
I don't know what it's called.
I'm sorry.
To be honest,
His wife is also named
his
Taylor.
wife is named Taylor, and they got married, and she's Taylor Lautner. They're
Lautner-
both Taylor Lautner.
Taylor, Lautner.
That's cute.
Yeah, isn't that kind of cute?
Werewolf Hunter.
What's weird is she's Team Edward.
She
Yeah.
is. That's actually true. It's very funny.
You know what? If you ask Jacob, he probably is Team Edward too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Taylor. I don't know where Taylor Lautner begins
Yeah.
and Jacob ends.
Probably with the wolfening.
Oh my God! Wait, I just decided what I want to do next. Isn't there going to be a werewolf?
For next Halloween, what's happening?
No, like when I choose the topic next, since
Yeah.
we're finishing Twilight, there's going to be a werewolf show starring Taylor Lautner, right? Where he, that's going to be our next thing that I pick,
If it ever comes out.
if it ever comes out. All right, so pre-production by August 2010, screenwriter Melissa Roseberg had the scripts for Part 1 and Part 2 were about 75 to 85% complete, and she found the greatest challenge was writing the final fight in Part 2. And this is the spoiler alert. This is the part that does not happen in the book.
I was curious if we were going to get to this. Are we doing this now, or are we going to?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it now?
How does the book
How's the book go?
end? This whole fake fight never happens in the book.
Whole fake fight never happens. It's literally just they talk it out.
Which is funny because I read that book. I just don't remember.
I haven't read it.
Cinematic.
I haven't revisited it in a while, but like it is a surprise when Alice comes back. She comes back with the two people from Brazil who explain their circumstances. And I think there may be a hint that like if a fight happens, Alice knows Arrow is going to die.
Yeah.
But it's like...
Good for Melissa Rosenberg. You know why? Different formats. Show, don't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She straight up showed it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Word.
So she says, Melissa Rosenberg says, the final battle sequence is a big challenge because it lasts 25 pages. And it's almost an entire 3-act story arc in and of itself. And you have to keep track, keep it all in one setting, hundreds of characters. It's an enormous challenge to choreograph on the page and for Bill Condon to choreograph on the stage.
Like 50 characters. But
she had written various drafts of the scene. Yeah. But at the time, hadn't revised her discussion with Condon yet. She said the next big hurdle is to sit down with the stunt coordinator and create this ballet. It's a lot of work. I'm exhausted, but we're intent on making them the best scripts yet. So, yeah.
Okay.
That is the part where I sat up in my seat and I'm like, what is happening?
What is this
starts
now?
with Carlisle charging at Arrow.
Yeah.
And they're charging at each other, and then they tussle in the air, and then you just see Arrow with Carlisle's head. And I sat bolt upright in my seat.
How dare you? Yeah.
Yeah. It was... God, I wish I could just fully explain to you how much I got back into Twilight in that single instant. I was like,
well, this was opening, right? Opening night, opening...
No. It had been out. I saw it the day after Thanksgiving.
And you didn't get spoiled?
No.
Was the audience in it with you?
Because of the breakup, I was off all of social media.
Was the audience in it with you?
Yes.
So, like, you felt the whole room,
Yes.
those that read the book also be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
See
And
now.
I felt other people sit up, and then people who hadn't seen or read the book were like, what's going on? And like all of us who read the book were like, this isn't right.
That was... Am I the only one... Did you guys have the same experience that I had when I watched it, which was Carlisle's dead. I see. So the vampire who can make people see whatever she wants them to see is making them see something that's not actually happening right now.
Oh,
because Carlisle is the first to die. I go, this is not happening. This is a falsehood. Now I was wrong. It's not the Brazilian woman. It's not the Brazilian woman.
No, it's
who's making them do it. We eventually flash back to Alice, and it's part of that whole exchange, which I thought was kind of cool. But I grokked it immediately. I was like, none of this is real. Great fight, but
there is some controversy in the Twilight fan base because it is canon, and in the movies and the book, because Alice says it in New Moon, she can't see the future if anybody is near werewolves. That's why when Bella jumps off the cliff and then gets saved by Jacob, she never sees her getting saved. Because she just saw her jump and she thinks she didn't see the end of it because she died.
Headcanon.
Right.
Bella with her power now being able to expend or
project,
boost other people's powers. You could headcanon that away.
She doesn't boost.
Well, she doesn't boost.
Powers.
She protects.
She protects. She's a shield.
Isn't one of them a booster?
No.
That's why there's no fucking rules.
There's no rules.
Ugh.
But that's also probably why in the back of my brain when this happened, I was like, what is going on? I didn't clock that it was a vision by Alice because she's not supposed to see anything with the werewolves. Yeah, so that's been up for debate in the Twilight fandom.
And was that rule explicitly established in the movies?
Yes. She says it in New Moon when she comes back and she's like, how are you alive? And then Jacob walks in and she's like, I didn't see you get pulled out of the water. And she's like, Jacob pulled me out. And she's like, I can't see past this mutt.
Maybe it just means she can't see what the wolves do. Not that she can't see the future.
The wolves are there. She cannot see. When Bella, as soon as Bella hits the water and Jacob's in the water with her, she stops seeing. So that's why she's like, she must be dead because I can't see her anymore.
Is it the proximity of the wolf or can't see a perspective of the wolf?
She can't see the wolf's future.
More. Yeah, that one. But there's more vampires than there are wolves there. So like maybe that supersedes.
Because the more vampires that come into the area, the more people and children turn into werewolves, which is they explain in the movie too why they start turning younger and younger.
Yeah, but like everybody's
so there's a fuck ton of werewolves.
Everyone that's on that battlefield, there's more vampires than werewolves.
How do you feel about it?
I love it for the movie.
Yeah.
I love it for the movie, and it does bother me though that it was like established, because it made sense for the plot in New Moon. Like, oh, she has to think Bella died, so we have to make this rule that she can't see the werewolves.
Yeah.
But then now just to like retcon it, it's like, okay.
You're fine with it?
Yeah. But I still think it's worth it for the movie, for the shock value. Like,
yeah.
And it's arguably my favorite part of the movie.
It's fun. It is really fun.
It's a good scene.
I'm torn because I do not like a dream sequence.
No.
I don't like a dream sequence in a movie and we wake up, oh, it was all just a dream. And I go, all right, what was the point of that? But because it's her ability,
What's a bad version of a dream sequence in a movie? I feel like we collectively complain about it all the time, but I can't think of when it's been pulled off.
Well, there was a TV show. What was that TV show? Where
Dallas. That's like 45 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is there something that I'm...
I'd have to-
Because we've talked about this before, I think in comics too, like it was all a dream, or they wake up and it's not, but then they wake up again. Is there one that...
I mean, Nightmare by Tom King.
Retro does the whole
Where we
thing?
just went through like 5 issues straight of Batman having nightmares, dreams.
Super Mario Brothers 2 is all in a dream.
Is it really?
It's Mario's
That's the
dream.
game.
Nice.
Yeah, 5-ish, 5 one-shots. I'm talking about, I mean more like a movie.
I understand.
Is there an example? This, I'm not trying to like one-up you or
no, I
trick
understand.
you. Is there something in modern times that retroactively changes everything you saw, or is it just like maybe like I woke up and...
Well, speaking of The Walking Dead, I know at least when I was like a diehard fan,
there
was a theory that that's how it was going to end, was that Rick was going to wake up from his coma for the very start that he ends up in, which is...
Oof.
I remember there was like a Facebook group where that was a theory that that's how the show was going to end, and I was like, I will flip a table. And
No, I don't think Kirkman would ever allow that.
No.
This is claiming Total Recall is the ultimate It Was All a Dream movie.
But was it all a dream?
Right.
Yeah, that's ambiguous. I'm sorry, I derailed.
That's okay.
Do I think it works? I think it works, and I'm okay with it, and I'll tell you why. There are so many inconsistencies in all 5 of them.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like, don't even try for rules.
I can't, like, I had to let go of that shit a while ago. As in, like, simple stuff like, what does he feel?
Yeah.
How does he know? Like, just stupid stuff. So, like, remembering that 3 movies ago, she can't see specific types of vision. I don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have clocked it.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did it bother you? Well, you just don't like dream sequences, so yeah.
I think it works well enough here because the sequence itself is so engaging and fun and brutal, and had me kind of giggling at times and cathartic. You get a lot of the Volturi who are kind of shitheels getting what's coming to them, and it kind of delicious. So and it's the fact that it's not actually a dream; it is actually just the experience of, what is his name?
Aro.
I'm like Otho. Aro from Beetlejuice.
I was just
Aro and Alice having an interaction. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. I was like, it's not actually a dream. Like, this could still be a reality if he doesn't make... Like, Alice only sees the future for the choice that you're thinking about making.
Yeah.
So Aro is still thinking about killing all of them in that moment. So that is still the possible future that she's seeing. It isn't until he sees that future where he dies that he changes his mind.
I also like the aspect of him having the ability to hold a person and see their experience.
He has
so,
Edward's power. He just needs to touch it.
And it's just being played directly to him.
Is that why it works? She's touched, like, their 2 powers are working against or with each other?
Well,
his ability to, like, but
her seeing the future.
Yeah, so them in contact with each other, he's like doubling over her ability to show him what he's about to do that overrides the... No, don't make me feel better. I'm trying to make Melissa Rosenberg's work
I think,
less poop.
I think that does make sense then in that way.
Like, he is able to double or enact their abilities, so she's able to, like, push through whatever blockage, especially because it's from his perspective of doing what he wants to do versus her just trying to, like, passively see what happens to Bella or not, right?
Or Alice faked it all.
Can she
do that?
Well, maybe those
she
are
just thought real hard.
She thought real hard. She's like, think this.
Yeah.
These movies just invent things to service.
Oh yeah,
Next
yes,
thing.
100%. Yes,
And it's like, hey, don't think too hard.
yeah. Stop it.
Stop it. Stop thinking. It's so good.
It's amazing. So producer Wick Gottfried actually considered releasing the second film in 3D in order to differentiate. I actually kind of liked this idea, but I'm glad they didn't do it. He wanted to be able to differentiate between before and after Bella becoming a vampire.
Oh, I see it.
So
I see
like
it.
her vision's supposed to be crazy good and
Yeah.
all this, so like the audience would be able to experience her as a vampire.
That's a fun idea.
in 3D.
That's great.
So like he considered doing that, and he had also originally proposed this for Eclipse because he thought that would be a fun movie in 3D, but he thought it would work better for this movie to kind of go with the theme of Bella being a vampire. However, he said that if the second film were to be released in 3D, he would have to shoot it the proper way with the equipment for real 3D, other like was done with Avatar, and not convert it in 3D in post-production like Clash Titans in 2010. So now we're going to get into some of the special effects and CGI.
Oh, good. They were special.
You know what? Baby aside, they returned to the terrible fucking running.
Yeah.
They did. They did.
That the whole sequence in the beginning where she is ebullient and trying to or she's like exhibiting her powers for the first time and enjoying them and really just Spider-Manning, right?
Yeah.
Awful. I should have been feeling her excitement and her. I think she does a great job. The actress, Kristen Stewart, I think she does a great job, especially when there's a sequence where she smells someone who has just cut himself miles away climbing, and she does this turn that becomes feral. And she goes from this joy to this feral version of herself. And I think she nails it. Like I got kind of chills like, ooh, she could hurt something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she was
that
great.
was all
But like
great.
the effects around her were so bad. Like I feel like CW's The Flash should not have better effects at running than this movie.
It was part 4 was like 5 steps forward in regards to like the aesthetic of the movie. This was like 7 steps back.
Which is crazy because they filmed them
I know.
together. I know. Like it's crazy.
It was awful.
Yeah.
The special effects in this one were
Yeah.
exponentially worse, and I don't understand why.
So Tippett Studio began working on CGI in February 2009 for New Moon. They're the ones who do the Wolves. So they were also
Not
the
bad.
team that did the
Wolves were never bad.
The Wolves were never bad
Never
in
had an
this.
issue with them. They looked real in their space, right?
Yeah.
It's when things don't look real against each other.
Yeah.
If everything looks like that level of fake, I'm in it. It's when she's standing there, doesn't look like she's in motion, but everything else is in motion, and that doesn't look like a real rock face.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
these things aren't matching. Whereas when all the wolves are there in the forest, it all looks, even though those are clearly CGI,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's of a piece. Yeah.
So Renesmee.
Love her. No notes. Why?
So a behind-the-scene featurette included in Twilight Forever revealed that the CGI Renesmee originally looked like it was so bad that the crew named it Chuck Esme, which is the animatronic doll that they also tried to CGI, but they thought it looked so much like the Chucky doll from Child's Play that they could not use it in the movie. There is a video of Nikki Reed, who plays Rosalie, holding this doll, and it's like moving, and she's like so uncomfortable.
Terry, bring it up.
And so this version was a mechanical doll, but the actors could not stand it, and they could not act comfortably around it during the scenes. Like Rosalie is supposed to be obsessed with this baby, and she's like, "Oh my God, get it away from me!" Like,
It's like a 40-pound animatronic.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen
There
that.
is
Oh, it's
actually-
awful.
In Thrillerdelphia, they have a little cardboard cutout of Chuck
that
Esme.
what that is?
Chuck Esme standing in the corner. I
God
noticed
damn
it. That's Chuck Esme.
I clocked that and I'm
They
like,
have
what
that,
is that?
as a stand-up.
Guys, she's beautiful.
Did
So-
you just imprint on her?
I-
On Chuck
God,
Esme?
Couldn't help
You
it.
have a wife.
Couldn't help it.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
I have a Chuck Esme.
I
And yet that's so good.
Yeah.
Sorry, God.
Excuse me. I also just want to get into a little bit of the description of Renesmee in the books because it's also horrifying. Like there was no way they could have made this good. So she's described as she comes out the womb with a full set of teeth. That look, They don't look like children's teeth. They just will set up like adult teeth. And she bites Bella immediately.
Oh.
Yeah, right on the boob. She bites her.
I mean, it could be like puppy teeth where they're just like shards that are just under the skin.
Not how they're described.
These are terrible choices.
They are. And she bites Jacob alive.
Renesmee teeth.
And
Oh, Jesus Christ.
she's also described as having long, curly hair like that. Like as a newborn baby.
That's going to be
That is a 50-year-old woman that I just saw at the grocery earlier.
Can that be my new avatar?
Yes.
She's about to call the police on some people having a picnic.
Put a beard on that thing, and that's literally me.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Give it a hat.
Yeah, that's me. That's me hungover. Lots of forehead.
I was going to say, she's got that actress's
For a newborn, balding.
You see, like,
Receding hairline.
you know the memes? It's like when you're stoned at McDonald's and you're trying to act cool.
Yeah, that's it. Nice.
Yes.
Ah.
So Renesmee is described like she's
Heavy
supposed to be-
drinker. I feel like she's a heavy
Heavy
drinker. Like only clear liquids. You know? Like gin.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Gin dog.
Vodka.
Yeah. Because it's got less of a smell. I can be drunk during the day.
She's over there, too, on another monitor. Continue.
She's beautiful.
So Wick Godfrey, the producer, described Chuck Esme as one of the most terrifying animatronic babies to ever not be seen on film.
He's the producer.
So they
Which
decided,
sucks for the
He
people who
signed
made
on
her.
this.
yeah,
Like, people worked on her, you know?
No,
and
it's
it
not
just-
a failure of the artist. It's a failure of direction.
it's like they did not have a chance of making this baby look normal because she's not described as a normal baby. But you're
Yeah.
supposed to think she's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
You don't have to be slavish to the story.
As clearly, they made up an entire sequence,
That's true.
right?
You don't like.
You
it's
could have
a
just
baby,
used a
and then,
regular
like,
baby.
3 days later, she's got a full set of teeth and it's creepy. Like
Yeah, nope.
you could just let the baby grow
Yep.
Straight out.
rapidly as
There
opposed
she is,
to.
Chuck Esme.
It's so effing weird.
Yeah.
Hot.
Her
Oh,
silicone
God.
is melting.
My silicone is melting.
So they decided to go with CGI instead, as they were trying to create something, quote, otherworldly. And she had to be intelligent, yet still look like a baby, but actually look like a mature baby.
Uh-huh.
So the team
With,
that
like, chest
created-
hair.
Yeah. The team
Very
that
mature
created-
baby.
just alpha.
Alpha baby.
Real alpha baby.
So the team that created
I want this
Renesmee
baby to
was-
seem like they'll beat the shit out of other babies.
That's right.
Sorry. 10 stars.
10 stars. All right. So Lola Visual Effects is the team that created what we know as
Are they still in
Renesmee.
business?
I probably shouldn't name drop them, but it was a complex process to create this baby. The eye. Stop it!
Are you Are you looking at the album cover? That's amazing. It's her and Taylor
You
Lautner.
broke Noel.
No left. Okay, good. We can do this. I believe in you.
The eyes were inspired by Kristen Stewart's eyes from photos of her as a baby, which I think is crazy because
If I were Kristen
Stewart-
I'd hide that information.
Kristen Stewart wears contacts in this movie. She doesn't even have brown eyes.
Yeah.
And the team also created the older versions of the teenage Renesmee by using the same technology that they used to help find missing children.
Whoa.
like aged her up?
Whoa.
Yeah, this is just misguided. This is like
It's
when you
so
get.
bad.
This is like when you live a lie. You have to keep lying about the lie, and it's hard to keep the
It
truth
goes-
straight.
It's
So, all right.
That's fine.
Terry has brought up an Entertainment Weekly cover. There is the actress there who plays Renesmee, very normal looking child. And I can even understand we have a CGI baby for whatever reason, fine. But as the movie goes on, as the child grows up, she continues to be CGI.
Yeah. It's like they couldn't decide one of the like superimpose a adult face on a baby and then that adult face just becomes the actor. No. We're also gonna like slightly superimpose this baby's face on an adult actor.
It's
and just keep going
I
back
just
and
don't
forth.
understand
There's
the thought process.
Also, too, the way
don't know.
that this baby, there's one scene specifically where she's holding the kid and the kid's just head is in frame, and it looks like a floating CGI. Yeah, it's just like just like hey.
It just comes.
It looks like a did you ever see Wayne's World, the movie? Wayne's World?
Yeah.
When they're doing their product placement, like, hey, look, this is the baby.
Yeah.
Just so ah!
God damn it.
This is a $1 billion franchise.
That's what I'm saying.
This movie's post-production was over a year long. There is
Look at the original with scroll up that one. That's what it looked like.
there is no excuse for this. You literally could have gone and reshot reaction sides for this. Like, you could have just gotten Nikki Reed to just do her dialogue separately against no one with not that fucking doll.
Yeah.
I will say
They had the money for it.
I did just say my favorite scene was the fight sequence, but my favorite scene is actually you nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
That's my favorite scene.
Yeah.
So I do like that we get that.
You imprinted on my daughter?
She's a baby.
Yeah, like
Which is the correct
CGI
response.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
Let's
whether
move
or
on.
not this is
From Renesmee.
Hey, I was with it until one specific moment.
Dad.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew it.
Yeah.
Can I call
I was
you
like,
Dad? She's
yeah.
still.
Yeah.
I was
she's
like,
still like 5.
This is fine. It's like a weird natural process that I don't understand. That's great. Imprinting, cool. You can't control it. Cool. Doesn't have to be sexual. It's just unconditional. Cool. Should I call you Dad? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Nope.
I-
Made it weird.
Now it's weird.
Yeah.
Made it weird.
That's the kind of joke I would make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And-
God, no.
Yeah.
And it's wrong.
Like it's, yeah. It's my whole thing.
All right. Do we have any more thoughts and feelings about Renesmee?
She
5
should
stars.
she
No
should
notes.
die in a fire.
She reminds me.
The doll, not the actress.
I mean, that
The-
one's not real. The bottom one, I guess.
Have you-
Why'd they put her in a wig too?
You know
Right.
the
What's happening?
there's like a TikTok of a woman on a plane. I think she's drunk, and she's like, "That motherfucker back there is not real."
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
With Renesmee. When she's like toddler-ish, still CGI, she reminds me of Megan with Regan.
Sure.
Yeah. I just want her to start doing TikTok dances. So now we'll get into soundtrack
Oh,
and score.
I did not realize a song that I was not expecting a song that I knew to play at the credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I know
Isn't
this.
that where it's from?
Yeah.
Isn't that 1,000 Years That's where it comes from?
Yeah.
I think it's
where
what
it
made
got
it popular. Yeah.
Was it in this movie originally? It wasn't in one of the other ones first?
It was in Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think it was in another one first, and then they
Yeah.
rebrought it.
Yeah.
Soundtrack.
Soundtrack. It was revealed in January 2012 that the soundtrack for Part 2 was already started, and it confirmed that the soundtrack in advance were songs that were confirmed were Heart of Stone by Aiko, which plays when Edward and Bella are talking in the cottage.
That's them doing it.
As vampires, because they're both vampires now.
Who never get tired.
They did. I think they did really well with her look as a vampire. She
Yeah.
looks much better than any of the other vampires, other
Yeah.
than Alice.
I think Alice is like the best.
Yeah, she's peak.
I think
she's
Alice
peak
is
Cullen.
the best, guys. So Where I Come From by Passion Pit, which plays when Bella wakes up from her transformation. The lead single from the soundtrack is The Forgotten, performed by Green Day. And 1,000 Years Part 2 by Christina Perri, which is featured in the soundtrack album and also the credit sequence at the end of the movie where you see every single person who has ever been in this movie.
Yeah.
franchise
Literally
ever.
the worst credit sequence I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my God, the Twilight fans are going to come for us.
No, I don't care. That was
Rage bait,
awful.
Rage bait.
Rage
You did
bait.
so well with part 4, and then it's just like this sugar saccharine.
Although I
nostalgia
do
bait
like that the
bullshit.
credits, the end credits of
I
part
felt forever.
4 match the beginning credits of part 5.
Yes,
Kind of cool.
very cool. And then they negated all that good faith.
Yeah.
So this soundtrack was also produced by Alexandra Petsavas, who did the previous 3 films. She did more. But the track list for the album was revealed on October 4th, 2012, which included the announcement of the lead single, which we talked about. The album sold 229,000 copies in the U.S. in 2012, making it the 3rd best-selling soundtrack of that year.
You could have put Twilight branding on suppositories, and they would have been the highest selling suppositories that have ever existed.
But the soundtracks,
Like, it didn't matter what they were good.
Soundtracks
but
always slapped.
They were good,
Even
but
if
it genuinely didn't matter.
it's true.
They didn't have to try that hard
But
because they didn't with the score.
yeah, no, the score was not that great.
I didn't like it at all.
I know you wouldn't.
Good needle drops though. Really good
Needle drops were fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else about the music?
I realized I didn't do anything about the score. But
It's the same exact
same
composer
exact
as the
score
last
as
one,
the last one.
and it was all it was all
Wish.
I know.
reprises of the first film. Yeah.
So we can get into box office.
All right.
All the money.
Yeah, so it earned $292 million in North America and $537 million in other territories for a worldwide total of $829.6 million.
Yeah, it's like it's of the 5 movies, it's like $3 billion.
Yeah,
Net gross. They could have afforded a baby.
Yeah, a better baby.
a better baby.
Yeah.
The film is the 6th highest grossing film of 2012 and the highest grossing film of the whole Twilight series. It had a $340.9 million worldwide opening, which was the 8th largest ever, the largest for the Twilight franchise, and the largest for a film released outside the summer season. I think, yeah, most of them were released in Novembers of their year, except for Eclipse was released in June, I think.
Was it a summer movie?
Eclipse? Yes.
Yeah. That tracks.
I remember going to see it at the drive-in.
That tracks because they needed a year, and then they had a year and a half, and then 2 at a time.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that tracks. It
Yeah.
was June. Yeah.
So in North America, it grossed $30.4 million in Thursday night and midnight showings, achieving the 3rd highest midnight grossing and the highest midnight gross of the franchise. Breaking Dawn Part 2 made $71.2 million on its opening day, which is the 6th highest opening and single day gross, as well as the 3rd highest of the franchise. And for the opening weekend, it earned $141.1 million, 13th highest grossing opening weekend of all time, and the 2nd highest grossing of the franchise. Damn.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Outside of North America, the film opened on Wednesday, November 14th, 2012, in 6 countries, earning $13.8 million. And by Thursday, it had opened in 37 territories, earning $38.8 million.
Are you keeping track of all this math? What's that
Yeah,
total?
please. Are you?
5
Nailed it.
5 what's?
dollars.
And
30 cents.
Nailed it.
times.
A billion. So yeah, this movie made the most money of the Twilight franchise.
You can't deny. They tapped into something that maybe should have been left sleeping. I'll tell you when evil lurks.
It's in that baby.
It's in
that baby with hair and teeth.
It's at Lionsgate. Wait, was this Lionsgate?
Yes,
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I made a good joke.
you did. Yeah.
Yay!
So reception at Rotten Tomatoes, like we said earlier, 49% approval rating with a 70% audience score and an average score of 5.3 out of 10 based on 200 reviews. The consensus states it's the most entertaining Twilight, but that's not enough to make Breaking Dawn Part 2 worth watching for filmgoers who don't already count themselves among the franchise converts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you be converted at 5? Like, I think
Yeah, if you're
that's
starting with
that's
5,
bullshit.
that's the wrong way to do
Like
it.
that's like you can't be like, oh, nobody's gonna like this unless they like the other ones. Like, yeah. There's 5 of them.
You don't go in to see the 5th.
Yeah.
Oh, Alejandro Martinez says, I saw the Chuck Esme doll in the Twilight Museum in Forks, Washington this year.
Did it haunt you? Are you haunted now? tell us.
Don't turn around. It's behind you right now.
I was gonna say, like, does it follow you in the room? Like its eyes?
Metacritic rated it 52 out of 100. And then, sorry, are you drinking anything? Cinema Score gave it an A.
Okay. I'm good.
So Todd McCarthy of The Hollywood Reporter wrote, the final installment of the immortal Bella Edward romance will give its breathlessly awaiting international audience just what it wants. Fair enough review.
Yeah.
Solid review. It's
Yeah.
fair. It's a fair review.
This is not a movie for everyone.
No.
This is a movie for the initiated.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
Owen Gleiberman
Lieberman.
of
From
Entertainment Weekly. There you go. Said Breaking Dawn Part 2 starts off slow but gathers momentum, and that's because with Bella and Edward united against the Volturi, the picture has a real threat. Sarah Stewart of the New York Post said, finally someone took the source material at its terribly written word and stopped treating it like stopped treating the whole affair so seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah. Justin Chang of Variety praised the performances of Stewart, saying, no longer a mopey, lower lip biting emo girl. Nothing wrong with mopey, lower
with all those
lip
things.
biting.
I was actually just biting my lip before, and I actually have a cut on my lip now. This Bella is twitchy, feral, formidable, and fully energized, a goddess even among her exalted bloodsucker brethren.
Oh,
wow,
right.
say that
Nice.
fast. Manola Dargis of the New York Times said, despite its slow start, Mr. Condon closes the series in fine, smooth style. He gives the fans all the lovely flowers, conditioned hair, and lightly erotic, dreamy kisses they deserve.
Nice.
I know, that was a sexy one.
Boy, oy, oy.
I know. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times gave the film 2.5 stars out of 4, saying its audience, which takes these films very seriously indeed, will drink deeply of its blood. The sensational closing sequence cannot be accused of leaving a single loophole.
Except for the single loophole.
Except for the one thing. Not even some of those we didn't know were there. He concluded by saying Breaking Dawn Part 2 must be one of the more serious entries of any major movie franchise. It bit the bullet, and I imagine fans will be pleased. Helen O'Hara of Empire gave the film mixed review by saying fans will be left on a high, other viewers will be confused. Well, yeah, because if you're going to see the 5th installment of the franchise and you're not already a fan, you're going to be a little confused. But generally entertained by the saga whose romance is matched only by its weirdness. That's what I need in life. I need a romance that's matched by its weirdness.
Now, as a Twilight fan, as a fair weather Twilight fan, Alice, who just dropped it with the wind, how did you feel about coming out of it?
It was needed at that time in my life, and I don't know. It was just I read something somewhere very recently that was like, becoming an adult is becoming who you were as a teenager, but loving her this time.
I dig that.
And so that's kind of how I live my life. That's why I love my emo shit. I love my emo music that got me through tough times as a teenager that I was always embarrassed to say that I liked. That's why I saw My Chemical Romance in concert this summer, because why the fuck not? And it just, I'm unashamed love Twilight. It makes me feel like a giddy 15-year-old again.
Awesome.
And that's how I felt watching this movie, even though I was going through a really shitty breakup. I was like, oh my God, I love these. And like, I think I went home and I like reread the first book again.
That's
and
awesome.
I might have cried because I was going through a breakup, but it was needed. And I was like, God, I missed this part of myself.
Wonderful.
So yeah.
Great.
I like it. I see its flaws. I understand all of its many flaws, as I've talked about throughout this whole series. And, yeah, it's definitely problematic in a lot of ways, but I think, and something I've also discussed, the fan base acknowledges that and kind of tries to do better. Like, they raise money for the Quileute tribe, and like, I don't know, it's just a really cool fan base.
I think that's possible to do because Stephanie Meyer's not a raging piece of shit.
Yeah.
She's
In real
double
time.
down, triple down, and quadruple down on her.
She's like,
wonder
I
who you're
didn't know
talking
what I didn't know.
Yeah.
And my bad. As opposed to being a piece of garbage.
Given the option between the films and the books, what would you pick? Like, what are you going to revisit more? Probably, I assume the movies.
And the movies,
right?
I've revisited them way more.
Yeah.
To the point where I went to put this one on, it was like, oh, resume watching. I was like in the middle of it. And I forget when I was watching it, but I had to start it back at the beginning. I would revisit the books. I'm not sure they hit the same. I have more nostalgia for the movies, I think. I don't know, just because not only did I go to all the midnight showings, but like I watched them at sleepovers. But I did also, my cousin Jordan and I, who loved the books, we would have like reading parties, like reading sleepovers where we'd sleep over, but we'd like read, like, are you up to this chapter yet? And
I love that so much.
Yeah, so we would do that with the Twilight books. So
I've never had a reading sleepover party.
oh my gosh, it was
amazing.
the nerdiest thing, but it was so much fun.
No, let's hang out and read comic books together.
Aw, do it.
I have a wife for that.
I do not have a wife for that. My wife won't sit there and read comic books with me.
He mentioned his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My wife. And that's
yeah.
not true. We have sat and read comic books together many times.
I was gonna say like that's love, that's marriage.
But now we're
comfortable
parents.
Not
Wow, it
just
must be
being-
nice.
you'll find when you find a real one. It's comfort. It's the comfort of just like doing nothing together.
Yeah.
romantic tension between JD and Noel.
Oh.
1,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say like times.
Yeah.
Are we doing Roman numerals?
Nice.
No.
Are we doing
Are we gonna talk about?
Are we doing?
Yeah,
what
we're
are we
ready
talking about?
to talk
Ratings?
about
What's
personal
up?
feelings about this movie.
And then we'll rank them.
Rank them. Yeah.
No.
I want to hear.
I liked this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I did not like it as much as part 4. But this was a really strong, fun movie. It's basically it. Like, I didn't think about it too hard. Every time that it stumbled, it was at least done in like a eye-rolly way as opposed to it just destroyed it kind of way. And then the whole movie is kind of worth Arrow's weird cackle. If you
That little giggle, that
Get all big.
giggle. It's
you want to
so
try
great.
it? We just tried it.
That was.
So weird.
I'd have to hear it again. Go on.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed this experience overall. My
What is it? Twist on?
preconceived notion. I don't know. Like, I have feelings about the whole saga. This movie was just kind of like a capper, because it narratively.
It's Arrow, A-R-O, not Errol.
It narratively
There he is. Narratively is.
concludes, but also doesn't, like, at all. So it's weird. Like, our characters get a sense of finale, but really not at all, because the conflict was just kind of kicked down the road.
Yeah.
So it was satisfying, but it also was like, all right. Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. Like, they didn't really win so much as didn't.
Because if that guy really wants to win, just show up without an army and just. Well, I guess it's Alice is there. She's always gonna see it coming, right?
It felt like
Yeah.
season finale as opposed to a saga finale.
Yeah.
Like, until next time, these kids kind of shit, and it's like, all right, that's fine. Like, it had a YA feel to it, and I know that's what it's for. I know that's what it is. I get that, but I don't know. I guess I was just looking for a little bit more flag in the ground. This was the saga of Edward and Bella, period. And it didn't feel like a period. It was just an ellipses.
Yeah. I could see that.
And I enjoyed the experience, but it was also like, ugh, if they're going to like revisit this in 10 years, all right, I guess. I don't know. It was a little weird. And then all the weird Jacob and
Renesmee
stuff.
Yeah. So
Didn't have a problem with it for a long time, and then it was a problem.
I didn't have a problem with it as a teen. Problem with it now. And especially with the dad comment.
That's it. That's all. The movie goes out of its way to the movie. I didn't read the books.
I'm pretty sure he says it in the books too.
The movie goes out of its way to establish this as not his choice. It doesn't have to be sexual. It is just
I am your protector.
deep affection, unconditional, period. And it serves a narrative purpose of that's why they will never, like, they have a hard, fast rule of never attacking or
why the
stuff.
wolves and the
so like
Cullens
it
will always be.
serves a purpose that is legitimate, and then all of that is negated. And like, yes, there's that little like maybe they will someday, whatever. But then they confirm it at the end with her little vision. And he makes a joke about marrying your toddler, and I'm like, read the room.
Yeah.
Read the forest.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
It made everything. I gave it so much goodwill, and then it was just like meh. Poop.
Sam C says, when I met JD, I called him my boyfriend's boyfriend. Pink says, a bromance for the ages, or would it be a bromantasy?
Romantasy. I love that. Good job.
And then, Jesus, those contact lenses are fucking badass.
Thank you. Fun story. I actually had a work meeting that ran late today. I didn't get out of the meeting until 7, and I forgot it was today. So I had a break between like 3:30 and 5 when the meeting started. So I got ready at work, and I put the contacts in without telling people, and I just like showed up to the meeting with these contacts. And
Did anybody say anything?
People. Yeah.
Aw.
So I got some funny chuckles and comments, and then somebody didn't notice until we were like mid-meeting, and they didn't say anything. But as I was driving here, I got a text from them, and it was like, what the fuck? I was like, sorry.
You also had cool ones when you did Medusa.
I did. I could
Reptilian
not see
contacts?
shit.
Oh, no? Yeah.
Well, I could in normal lighting, but then the party I went to was outside and it was dark, and I was like, I cannot see.
Yep.
I cannot see anything. but they were fun.
Yeah, those are my thoughts. I have deeper thoughts about the whole experience, but we can get in that when we do rankings.
I agree with you. I do think it is it's a blast of a movie, especially on the heels of the last one, which doesn't have too much conflict embroiled into the story.
There's so much more into it, though, too.
Right. I was like vibing with it because it is so interpersonal, and it's really just about.
It's the most confident one, too.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. So I really liked the last one as I was watching it, but then watching this one, I was like, oh, this is a really fun follow-up. We get some of the catharsis of watching these dipshit vampires get beheaded and have their arms torn off and stuff like that, set on fire. There was a couple of sequences where I was like, this is fun.
My favorite in that is Jane.
Jane, remind me.
The Dakota Fanning.
Oh.
So Alice.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I forget who else. Bella and somebody else come and they like corner her, rip her apart, and then feed her to a fucking wolf. And you see like the wolf slowly walking up with her brother's arm in its mouth, and then drop it to go to eat her head. Yeah. Oh, I love that.
I really wanted her to say, "Pain." Yeah.
Pain.
That is her only line in this whole movie.
Pain.
Is pain.
That had get away from my daughter, you bitch vibes.
Yeah. Really
That's
good.
That's
good. I had a lot of fun with it. That's kind of all I got, really. It was just a blast, By this point in the saga, I've sort of settled into it of like what I'm going to be getting,
Yeah, it was definitely Stockholm syndrome. I'm into this now, so just don't disappoint me.
Yeah.
And the bar is low.
Yeah. And I think it had a nice, I had seen this in the theater as it was released in 2012, and I don't remember a thing about it. So much so that while I was watching the last one, I'm going, how are they going to solve this Charlie problem? What are they going to do with Charlie? Because they have to like pretend she's dead, and like, do they actually do that? Do they fake her death and then they go off? Like, I don't really remember
Jacob ruined it.
how this winds up.
I still.
And so it's like, oh yeah, just tell him. Why not just tell him?